Morning, everybody. I am hanging out outside, drinking a big coffee, and I had a thought of IG, pretty misunderstood, or pretty understood in a lot of different ways, kind of platform, and it's used for a lot of different things. I mean, if I were to take someone back to 5-6 years ago, I was using my IG mainly, taking a bunch of pictures or letting other people take pictures of me, finding which one was the coolest, putting it on there with a tough looking caption. I was following Barstool Sports, Barstool Smoke Shows, and following every random smoke show that they had, to the point where my IG was filled with pictures of attractive women I didn't know at all. And also pictures of my friends, which would make me either jealous or make me kind of gossip. So there was a period where I didn't have an iPhone, and I kind of just got off Instagram and Facebook, and I didn't really see a purpose for it. I didn't need to talk to those women, and my friends were my friends. I would just see them, so it didn't really matter. Fast forward to about a year ago, and I'm down here in Florida. I moved here. None of my friends are around. And I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not talking to my friends. I'm not talking to anyone really in real life. I'm going to work, cleaning boat bottoms by myself, coming home, watching YouTube videos by myself. I mean, I had my girlfriend. I would see her frequently, but that was it. And I didn't really care. It was okay to me. I was very focused, and I was doing what I needed to do. And then along came Purium, and they were like, hey, do you want this job? You'll be financially rewarded. It'll be work that you'll enjoy doing. I mean, they didn't tell me that. It was like, this is the work you'll be doing. I was like, that would be good for me. And they're like, yeah, you'd enjoy it. Well, Rob said that. I wasn't talking to they. I was talking to Rob Carney. And it was an opportunity to get outside of my comfort zone, expand my social circle, and talk to people, talk to cool people. So I was like, okay, sign me up. Part of that was like, hey, you're going to need to make an Instagram. You don't need to, but it is, what's up, Custom Garage? It's highly recommended that you make an Instagram, just because that is the way the world is working. The people are on social media. That's just like the new forum, the new marketplace. People aren't standing around on the street corners like, hey, this is what I have, this is my story, this is what I have to buy or offer. They're sitting on Instagram, kind of like this, kind of like we are now. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll make an Instagram. I will post random things on there, and I'll use it for business. I didn't really know what that meant at the time. Well, I've gotten a lot of coaching and mentoring and assistance and guidance with that. I'm seeing more it is just showing people who I am, showing people that I'm a real person. What up, Central Florida freedivers? That I have flaws and weaknesses. And also showing them the work that I'm doing, whether that is the scuba diving, whether that is working for Purium. But either way, the priority, I mean, having an Instagram for scuba is great because I can draw attention to the dive shop and just meet other divers like Sonny, meet other people around the state to dive with. But really the priority is to market for Purium. And I know at first I had my skepticism, my doubt. I'm like, oh man, I don't know if I want to market hardcore for nutrition products on Instagram. That sounds kind of played out, but I was like, like, cut through the layer of what it seems like, and like the impressions or the thoughts that I think other people may have about me or about the work. And when I started to think about it, like, realistically, what am I doing? Okay, I'm on Instagram, which is basically like walking in a crowded space, meeting people. You know, Instagram is like a awesome place to meet people. You can go on their profile. It's really clear what they do. Everything's super easy to see. It's super easy to send them a direct message. You can text, video, voice record, anything. So super easy to talk to people. What up, Tag Bud and Get Hard? What up, guys? So super easy to talk to people, kind of like this even. And then I'm just meeting people, and I'm asking them what's up. And then, believe it or not, what's up, John? Believe it or not, a lot of people have problems with their health and their wealth. No surprise there. I've had my own issues with my health, and, you know, not that I'm a god, I still have my issues. Good and bad waves, I'd say, but overall, pretty healthy. And I have my issues with my wealth. I don't like to publicize that as much, just because I am on here for, what's going on, brother? I am on here for business, so I don't want to be looking like some poor sap. But I'll be honest with you guys, I definitely don't have my finances together. We're living in a pretty nice place here, which means rent, scuba diving gear, needs everything, food, you know the drill. So I have my own issues with health and wealth, and that's why Rob, when I met Rob, he was like, hey, you know, here's an opportunity. You work for a health foods company. You're surrounded by a company, a community, a team of people that care about their health and know stuff. You know, this is a health foods company. It's not some Coca-Cola branch of Coca-Cola that's like, hey, we're going to make natural energy drinks, or hey, we're going to make a green foods powder. It's like, no, this is what these people do. This is their only priority. This is the only thing they do. And then everyone, not every single person in the business, but a lot of people, they're personal trainers, they're yoga teachers, holistic health practitioners, Reiki practitioners, nutritionists, what do you call that? Naturopaths. So yeah, a bit Eastern kind of medicine, somewhat. Some people call it woo-woo. I call it working and real. So, surrounded by all those people, that's just like the energy that's being fed into you. Company calls, no one's talking about how they went on this stupid vacation and how they were drinking or this, that, and the other thing. Or it's like, oh my God, dude, okay, enough. It's good. It's like, hey, I've been working on my personal development. I just realized I had this childhood trauma that I just like got through. Where like, hey, like I've had this issue with my gut for 8 years, and you know, I just finally figured out with a combination of all these things how to solve it. And then the wealth piece. It's like, okay, sure, it can look skeezy to sell stuff to people you meet, friends, or even just sell stuff online. You know, it's like, oh, I don't want to be bothered, but it's like, I personally, there's a lot of bad apples in network marketing that kind of ruin it for me. Like, I've been network marketed too, and I'm like, Jesus, man, you're making me question what I'm doing, because you're like so aggressive and like telling me what I need. Like, hey, you need this. Oh, this would fix your shit, and like you should do whatever it takes to buy this thing. It's like, no, man, listen to who I am as a person, you know? So yeah, there's definitely bad apples in that can make it rough, but at the end of the day, what am I doing? You say, hey, I need some help with my health. I need a product or a community. A lot of people are alone. I felt a little alone. Or I need an opportunity to make money. And I go, here is an answer to those things. It's up to you if you want to actually take the thing every day, if you want to create a healthy lifestyle around it. I mean, just eating some green foods powder is nice, but it doesn't really change your life. It's a holistic affair. And the same thing with your finances. It's it's not just you you sell some stuff to your friends and you make a bunch of money. It's you need to change your attitude, your mindset, and what you're spending my money on. So rewind a little bit. That wasn't exactly where I wanted to go with that, but I couldn't help myself. Very awesome business. Very good reason for me to be on Instagram. I talk to people. I connect the dots. I get them. What's up, Anesti? I get them connected with what they need to be connected with. How's it going, brother? So for me, that's a great purpose. The fact that I can kind of just pair this Instagram to do other things is very beneficial for me, and that's the nice thing about network marketing. It doesn't have to be your whole life, or it can be your whole life, but your whole life can also include many other things. I mean, you don't have to just bury yourself in your cubicle. I don't have to bury myself in a cubicle and just work single focusedly on spreadsheets, which have no bearing on the rest of my life. I can sit here on Instagram, practice my presentation skills, run into awesome people. Oh, dude, Anessa, dude, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm stoked to connect people, and I'm very excited to see where that leads. Yeah, so I can sit on here, talk to good people, meet good people, practice presentation skills, or I can go out in the world, meet cool people. Not everybody has a gap in their life. Not everybody has a need that needs to be filled. Or other people's, it's a lot more serious. Or other people, it's just something else. Hey, I really need a minivan to drive my family. But even in that situation, health and wealth would benefit. I mean, if you need a minivan to drive your family, there's an answer in terms of wealth. If you need, heart surgery, I don't know if a few health products would help, maybe afterwards, but there's certain holes that need to be filled. And there is my opportunity to do so. And all the while, I'm out in the world, living life, talking to people, practicing the presentation skills, growing the network. And again, the network isn't just to sell people Power Shake. It is exactly like this. I grow the network. I meet other scuba divers or other Florida divers. And then we're doing a beach cleanup on Earth Day. And it's okay, we know 5 people. Well, Mike happens to know another 15 people in Florida that would possibly maybe jump at the opportunity for a beach cleanup. And I'm going to be sharing a bunch of information about that today or tomorrow. But exactly that, I've been growing this network with the purpose of growing the network. The people that need the products, I give them the products. But when the opportunity arises for something what's up, app? The opportunity arises for something like this beach cleanup, hey, we're doing this beach cleanup. Or somebody says, hey, I need to go diving in this place. I go, oh, well, I know the guy who's diving in that place. And the reason I connect a lot with scuba divers is because, one, I actually know what to talk to them about. for a while, I was trying to use Instagram to connect with vegan moms, vegan teachers, and I was like, hey, what's up, cool Peru? And I was like, hey, I don't, like, how is it going? What is life like? I was like kind of struggling. I didn't really know what to ask them about. I didn't know like the nuances of their life that I could ask about, like I could with diving. Hey, what agency do you work for? What gear you running? Last dive, visibility, you ever dove this place? So there's a connection there, I make the connection, network expands. These people, I already know what their lives are like, not exactly, but I know stuff that they do. I mean, we go out, we're up early, usually driving somewhere, out on a boat for a long period of time, doing a physical activity, a long break out on a boat with no access to food, another long physical activity, and then a drive in from the boat, all the while sitting in the hot sun. And the boat supplies cookies, crackers, maybe fruit if you're lucky. I've never seen it. It's usually cookies and bottled water. So it's like, hey, what if somebody had a better, convenient, healthy solution? What if that solution was high quality water and a powder of high quality vegetables, grains, and fats all mixed into one? Super portable. Mix it together, gives you energy, makes you feel good, no crash, no artificial ingredients, no fillers, no binders, just pure organic nutrition. And there's no waste because it comes in a biodegradable combination of hemp and bamboo. So it's no trash. That seems like something that would fit. You wanna know how I know? It's because I'm a scuba diver, and it fits in my life when I go diving. Yeah, California, I believe that. Florida, not so much. Just the pump them and dump them kind of mentality. So a little boogie. So what else was I talking about? Yeah, and just what's up, Daily Spiritual, and the attitude of the waste. Seaspiracy came out. Apparently, a bunch of that waste is fishing gear. Obviously, I can't take that whole documentary at face value because he's just trying to. That was his hypothesis. I didn't check his facts, so I'm not going to report them as facts, but very interesting idea, possibly fact. What's up, Tree Fairy? That a lot of that waste in the ocean is fishing gear. I could possibly attest to that. I do see a lot of fishing gear. I also see a lot of beer cans, bottles, other junk, so who knows? But what if there's an option to get our food and water in less waste? I'm interested. What does that mean? How do I get it? Well, it's not just about Purium and the Power Shake and getting it in biodegradable packaging. It's about taking the time, either creating the time, which we can talk about that, whole nother conversation, or taking the time to go into the farmer's market, the local grocery store that may not just be the big one with the bright lights and all the aisles, but something where you can find the organic produce, find the organic vegetables, learning what's good, what you like, how to pick it, when it's ripe, when it's time to eat it, how to cut it up, how to eat it, what it goes good with. I mean, that's a lot of information. How do you learn that stuff? Maybe one, me, maybe two, the rest of the internet. Maybe three, your coworkers at Purium. Not your coworkers at the 9-to-5 job. I don't know. Are they talking about that? I don't know. None of mine were. Everyone looked at me like I was crazy. These people were eating their free employee meal from the restaurant. Canola oil and, all kinds of whatever. Just treating themselves every single day. Lakers had no real incentives. Yeah, man. I mean, great doc because it's drawing attention to the issues with the ocean, but yeah, I mean, he kind of just he acted like the only fish that are caught ever is by massive fishing corporations. But like there is also, I mean, this, I've seen a lot of people respond back to it, people that are involved, and they're like, this man, like, this is 3 people on a boat that go fishing and they bring back fish for their fishery. Like, is this sustainable? Is this big fishing? Or, like, does every single boat have tons of bycatch? It's like, no. You're not just like, I mean, that's like examining these, extrapolating that data to all of this. Yeah, there's definitely issues with fishing, but not all of it. Was kind of one of those fear docs a little bit, you know, just gets the emotions running high, which it did for my girlfriend. She got very mad. And I guess those same people also made veganism and cowspiracy and all this, so kind of just trying to knock fish, make me afraid to eat fish, make me afraid to eat cows, go vegan, which, you know, I like the plant-based, but I also like fish and meat and stuff, so it is hard to find good sources for it, though. Yeah, but what can we do as ocean scientists, you know? I mean, I'm not an ocean scientist. I'm an ocean advocate, unofficial ocean advocate. And my part is kind of just spreading awareness. You know? On the micro scale. Like, hey, each individual person needs to change their thinking and their awareness and their actions of like, hey, let's not be mad at the people who came to the beach and left all their trash. Let's teach them how to come to the beach with less trash. Hey, how could you come to the beach already fed? Or how could you come to the beach with food and nutrition? What up, Scuba Dive Pro? With food and nutrition that isn't going to produce waste, you know? Let's not just like shun the people who left. Yeah, you left your trash, and like, it's like, hey, just take 5 extra seconds to make sure you got it all. But I mean, let's put ourselves in that situation. You go to the beach, you're having a good time, you make some food, or you buy some food, you leave it out, the wind starts blowing, it goes everywhere, you go, it's, you know, it's fine. So like, that needs to be important. Hey, we don't just leave trash, but it's really, I think it starts before then. How do we feed ourselves with making less trash? And that is, to begin to wrap things up, that is the purpose of my IG. How to show people how to make healthy, cool, how to live our lives, fuel our bodies in a way that doesn't produce ramifications on the ocean, the world, other people. It makes us feel good. And really connecting people with information. And a lot of the times, yeah, that information is about diving. It is about organic nutrition. It is about what Purium has to offer in terms of health and wealth. Premium health products, opportunity to make money working for them, extremely flexible schedule and job. But it's about connecting with people, connecting them with the people that they need to be, connecting them with the information they need to be connected with, maybe the products they need to be connected with, the services they need to be connected with, but all under the realm of this palm tree and this pool, you know? Nessie, if you're still watching, I appreciate you, man. I'm very excited to see where your conversation with Ed goes. Thanks, dude. Okay, so you're watching. Yeah, dude. Thanks. It's my new apartment. It's a little flashy, but it'll do. So yeah, folks. Seek the information you need. Meet the people you want. Dude, I appreciate you for watching. I'll shoot you a message now, man. I'd love to talk. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Take it easy. Have fun.